How's it going, guys? My name's Shane. Welcome back to the Horror Basement, and today I'm bringing you another installment in the Cryptids of Maryland series, where I talk about the cryptozoological creatures that call Maryland home. Now, today we're talking about the Goatman of Prince George's County. Prince George's County is a county in southern Maryland, or as people who aren't from Maryland call it, the only parts of Maryland that we know exist. Prince George's, or PG County, as it is commonly referred to, is also is home to College Park, Maryland, which is the town that has the main campus of the University of Maryland on it. So the Goatman has been a subject of PG County folklore for, it seems to be, at least the last 100 years. This entity is described as being between 6 and 7 feet tall, having the torso, which is to say the upper body and arms of a human, while having the lower body and head of a goat or ram. In some stories, he's also stated to have an axe with him that he uses to attack folks. So there are many explanations for the origin of the Goatman, which are very wide-ranging. Some claim that he is basically just PG County's version of Bigfoot, that he's some kind of animal that lacks human origin or intelligence, while others claim the Goatman is the ghost of a goat herder who is seeking revenge on those who wronged him in life and their descendants, while still others believe that the Goatman is the result of a failed genetic experiment at the Beltsville Agricultural Research Center, where a fellow was working with goats and somehow got contaminated with goat DNA, or bitten by a radioactive goat like it's fucking Spider-Man, and this turned him into the Goatman. So unlike other cryptids we've talked about, first and second-hand sources in regard to the Goatman are surprisingly difficult to come by. There is one well-substantiated story from back in the 70s where the Edwards family, who live in Bowie, Maryland, unfortunately found their dog, which had gone missing a few days prior, and the dog had been decapitated. And of course the Edwards children and the other neighborhood children had seen the Goatman or some other unidentified creature in the area prior to this attack. But other than the Edwards' dog, Ginger, there haven't been any confirmed victims of the Goatman. All the other stories you hear are basically urban legend bait, where two people will be out at Lover's Lane and the Goatman will hop out from behind a tree and chase their car with an axe as they drive away in horror and panic. So considering that most people do not believe in human-animal hybrids, and that there's very little as far as evidence or first-hand accounts, you may want to believe that the Goatman is simply an urban legend, basically the result of bored college kids and even more bored local people from PG County making up stories and spinning yarns to scare their peers as well as their children. But I want to bring something else to your attention that may change your mind on that. Back during the medieval times, there were these books called Bestiaries. Basically, if you lived in Europe during the medieval times and you were a peasant, you never got to leave Europe, so you would never actually see what animals in different countries or different places like India and Africa looked like. So people who went to these foreign lands would describe the animals they saw to artists, who would then bring them to life through their paintings and drawings as best they could. So here are a couple examples of what a giraffe looked like in these bestiaries. So clearly for us educated modern people who presumably have seen what a giraffe looks like, these drawings seem to be a pretty shitty representation of what a giraffe actually looks like in real life. So I think the same could be true with the depictions of the Goatman. Say you are a University of Maryland student or a local of Bowie or some other small town in PG, and you see some kind of unknown creature or interdimensional traveler who, due to the fact that they are a horrible Lovecraftian nightmare, their appearance exceeds the bounds of the English language in the way that you could describe it. So you are forced to compare it to what is closest in your understanding, which is a combination of a goat and a man. So I think in conclusion, I think moving forward, we need to look into the possibility of aliens or interdimensional time travelers in regards to this. And I hope that the University of Maryland puts the majority of their science and technologies funding into these endeavors. So that's going to be it for today's video. If you have seen or encountered the Goatman, or you have any other cryptids or kind of scary stories or legends from Maryland that you want me to cover in another video, please leave them down in the comments. And otherwise, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, hit subscribe for more content from me, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you.